Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erica and I'm really excited to actually put this video out there. This is going to be the first video in what will be a very long series. I have absolutely no way of knowing how many videos this is going to be yet, but of making a dress that I have wanted to make for a really long time. And the costume close-up series that I've been doing, I would say that is my lifelong dream project. This one is not quite as lifelong. It's more of like the last 5 or so years. In researching historical garments and watching a lot of YouTubers, I found the Worth gowns and immediately fell in love with one that I wanted to make. And I didn't think that that was going to be able to happen for a really long time. However, I ended up coming across a fabric that would work absolutely perfectly for it at a price that I could actually afford a few years ago. So it has been sitting on a roll for a long time in my sewing room, waiting for me to actually dive into the project, which I finally did quite a while ago, and it's still in progress. It is not complete. So I was able to get this book, The House of Worth, and the gown is, I'm gonna show the picture, is the 1862 to 65 ensemble at the Met, which is this one. That's the back view. It's a transformation gown. There is the evening bodice, and then this is not the correct color. I don't know what happened to this image, but that is the daytime bodice. So here's the picture in the actual book. So I'm really excited to get started on this and to start getting the videos out. Yes, it's a very big project, but there were a lot of things I was drawn to with it. One of them being that lavender is one of my favorite colors. All forms of purple, but lavender being at the top. But also, I really loved the complex simplicity of it. Like, you know, the trim, there's very little actual other trim other than what is made out of the fabric on it. There really isn't any on the daytime bodice. It's really the evening bodice that I blew this picture up, that has the lace here and the tulle over the sleeve. Absolutely love it. So let's take a trip down to the sewing room and I will go over what I have for it. So I'm going to use the skirt pattern at the back of this book for it here for the 1856 to 60 wedding dress, but I have changed it a little bit, and this waist measurement is too small for me. So the waistband's going to be a little bit longer. Obviously, I did have to add some length here in the fabric, but I am going to be doing the cartridge pleating here and then the pleats up front to match the image. It's a transformation gown that I'm going to be doing. So the top sort of kind of resembles this, so I may end up using this pattern. I may not. I'm not 100% sure. I might just end up draping it. It's not the sleeves that match, but this part of it is really close to the day wear bodice portion of the transformation gown. So to get on without any further, the dress that I'm going to be doing, and the coloring on these is not correct, is this one. I'm so excited. So this is a gown that is in that big book. I don't have it with me in this room right now, but there's only one image in that book. So these are the only images that I could locate otherwise, and then there's one frontal of the gown that I have not printed off that more matches that color here. So I zoomed in and printed that out on photo paper just to give me a better idea. So that's the evening top and then the day top. Here, I printed off what the Met had to say about this one. This is the ensemble 1862 to 1865. And this is actually, I think, where I learned that it is a silk fail, because I didn't know that before. Either that or it was the actual Worth book itself. So this is a bow from a different Worth gown that they had an image of. However, it looks very, very, very similar from what I can tell to that bow. So even though it's different, I printed it out so I had a better visual of it, because I'm basically probably going to be doing most of this off of visual alone. I love how you can see my ring light. And anyways, that's done. So this is what I have to work off of. I will be doing whatever draping I need to do as far as that is concerned. So again, as far as fabric is concerned, I found this gorgeous, not real silk lavender fail. I'm really, really, really excited about it. It was affordable because I will not be using real silk on this channel. I cannot guarantee you that, unless I am making a commission project eventually, if I decide to go that route. In my opinion, that is a waste of money. Money I don't have. And I have other opinions on that, but that's where I'll stop on that one for now. And then I have this cream tulle, which is on the sleeves, from what I can tell there, right there. It's not gonna, whatever. It's there on the sleeves. And then I have this cream satin that is going to be used for the lining of the bodice, as well as it is the back of these ruffles here around the skirt, and these little tiny ruffles that are all down the bottom here, there. And it is what makes up the cording along these flaps here. There is some lavender fail cording around the neckline of this, out of the lavender itself, but this cording is out of, from what I can tell, out of that. So that's what I'm going to be doing that out of. I don't have the lace picked out for this neckline yet. I will get there when I get there. I will be working on the skirt for quite some time before I get to that part, because I'm going to be doing the skirt first. So that is where I have to start. So basically what I have already done is measured out the length that I need in the waistband for the pleats. I draped it on my form over here, which again, in keeping with my I don't care, did make the hoop skirt and the petticoat for the previous project that I did for Meg's ball gown. I'm probably am going to have to bring down the waistband some, because I have lost a lot of weight since I made that outfit, and it's too big at this point. I might be able to just cinch it up and make it work, but I'm also willing to take out fabric if I need to. The hoop skirt was basically a one-size-fits-all deal, so that's fine. I don't need to do anything with the waistband on that. Just cinch up the belt. I did make my original corset. However, I am kind of done with corsets for right now, and this is the basic shape that I need, even though it was a cheap one. And I still have not yet sure whether I'm going to use my chemise or not. Again, I made it at my previous size. We're talking, I have lost 50 pounds. So there's a big difference. And I'm not really sure I want one out of this heavy of a linen. I do absolutely love the linen. So I might have an excuse to make another one out of some lighter weight linen. There's also a possibility I might just stick a tank top under that corset and call it a day, because I want to make the dress. And on my thoughts and opinions on the matter, I'm kind of done with not doing anything I want to do on outfits, because I'm terrified of looking immature or whatever. Quite a few people I have heard say, because it's not real silk or accurate 100% undergarments, I don't have time to make another corset. I have 5 children and I just want to make the dress, and this is close enough, and that's what we're going to go with. So there we go. Welcome to the journey of this dress. I'm super excited to see how it turns out, and I will see you in the next clip. I'm not sure what will be next. I'll just be working on the skirt for a while, so I'll probably pop in here once I finish the waistband, show you that before I start actually like hemming the bottom of the skirt, and we'll go from there. Okay, I did want to pop back in here at the end just to say a couple more things. One of which is most of the video process for this particular gown will be done in the vlog style, particularly the skirt. It is very, very large, and I had a hard time trying to set up a tripod and get everything I wanted in the shot. And I was really working on this project in little tiny increments when I could. So it just was easier that way. So I hope that it's an enjoyable process to watch. I tried to make it interesting and make sure that I included all of the important information. The second thing I want to clarify is I might have sounded a little salty in my video when I talked about real silk versus not. And that was me being irritated with myself because I waited so long to get this process started because I was so afraid of doing it wrong. And all I want to say is me buying real silk is a waste of money. It is a waste of money for me personally. And that isn't to say that it's a waste of money for those that can afford it and that's what they really want to do. That isn't going to be in the cards for me, not for many, many years at this point. My children are growing. We are a one-income family, and this is just the way it has to be. And I'm totally fine with that. You know, my oldest is in his last year of middle school. That's our oldest, all the way down to the twins that are 4. And kids are expensive, and so I will never sew anything if I use real silk. It's just not going to happen. I do find many of my fabrics at thrift stores and use sheets and curtains and tablecloths and scraps here and there, and I've, you know, found larger garments and then remade them into smaller garments into something different if I really like the fabric. And that's just how I've had to do it, and I enjoy doing that, and I feel like it is a good thing as far as recycling and not wasting. So that's probably going to be, you know, the theme for most of this. So anyway, I hope you really enjoyed the process as much as I enjoyed making it. This was so much fun. The skirt is done, and I can't wait to show you all the process of that. I hope that you'll stick around for all of it, as well as the costume close-up project. I'm so excited about both of them. I would love for you to like and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments. I love talking to people and hearing your thoughts, and I love going on other people's YouTube channels and talking to them, whether they're a costumer or other things, just because I really enjoy having those conversations. So I would love to hear what you think about it, and I hope you stick around for the journey. Thanks for watching. Bye.